Hi there, how are you today? Okay, the person that you're connected to from the past is confessing at the moment to a friend, okay? They made a decision back in the day, they've messed up. What I'm hearing specifically is they chose a fake situation, okay? But in doing so, they caused you, the cross is here with an almond, they caused you a lot of pain, a lot of grief. They could have even left you at a time when you needed them the most, okay, with that particular card there. But there's one person who they're telling it all to, okay? Now this friend, I feel, is surprised because it's not the sort of thing your ex would do. I feel your ex is quite unemotional. I feel they're quite closed off. They do have a soft side, but they don't wear their heart on their sleeve, okay? The last card is they've been wrestling with a decision, okay, to come in, but I do feel that you do have some form of communication coming in very quickly, very unexpectedly, okay? Centre of the deck is the letter. So they're formulating a plan, but what I want to really see is are they genuine, okay? Because they have caused you trouble, hardship, pain. I'm hearing something about Easter that could be relevant to you today, but it left you very, very drained. It's almost like they didn't have any morals, okay? And they definitely chose something fake. So I'm going to see what they want to say, their feelings towards you, what's going on in that energy at the moment, because that's a good indication. It's a really good indication of you know, what state of mind they're in, and are they actually telling the truth. So I'll give these a shuffle. I just want to see a few cards to see what they want to say to you first. Just while I'm shuffling though, like I said, I hope you're okay, all right? Because if this is for you, you've been through a lot. You've had a lot of disappointment. It's weighed very heavy on you. It could have caused you anxiety and depression, I'm hearing. So look after you, okay? If you would like a reading, just click on the title of the video. The links are in the description box below to the website. Everything's on there. And check out the free relationship report as well, okay? And I'm just hearing as well that the saddest thing about all of this is with these cards, I'm just hearing, it's just coming into my head that they were a good friend. You were good friends at some point. You didn't expect it. It's almost as if they became somebody you didn't recognise. They went from being quite loyal, okay? They went from being quite loyal, strong, faithful, dependable, to somebody who was in and out and in and out, okay? And I feel that is part of what really weighed heavily, because if it's somebody who is like that, you know, they're just here, there and everywhere, it's hard. Don't get me wrong, it's hard, it hurts. But when it's somebody who has been loyal and dependable and kind, and then all of a sudden you're almost in a room, I'm hearing, with somebody, you just don't recognise them. You don't recognise them, but they let you down very badly with this cross here, very badly at a time in your life when you needed them the most. You could have suffered a loss, there could have been some grief around you, maybe family or friends or something of that, but or possibly some ill health. When you needed some support, you didn't get it, and they were the last person you thought that would be. So, okay, I do feel intuitively that they have realised what they've done. All right, I just do. I do feel today intuitively this person has realised what they've done. Yeah, I was selfish and stuck in my ego. Yeah, I do feel that. I feel that ego, you see, ego fake, you know, fake ego. They've gone to a situation that I'm hearing is fake, either a fake environment or a fake third party. I'm ready for commitment. That's what they want. All right. I am still going to look at their environment though and find out what's going on in there. What else have we got? Oh, I'm sorry I hurt you. I didn't realise what I had until it was gone. Yeah, that's what the confession is. That's what they're saying to their friend, okay? And this friend is surprised because your ex isn't the sort, like I said earlier, to sort of like open up like this. And it's really quite surprising for this friend as well. I feel your ex is very down at the moment. I feel they're very down in the dumps. They're quite... I feel they're in a passive energy, almost like they're just ready to give up. Give up the situation they're in, like, almost like they really just don't care anymore. They don't care what happens to the situation they're in. They will never compare to you. Yeah, they're going to give this situation up, which we're going to look at now. They're just, you know, they don't care. I just don't feel that they care if they walk out of there with nothing, all right? They're just done. Somebody's very, very done. I'm hearing that the friend has told them that they need to contact you now, okay? Whether you say yay or nay, you create, you know, it's your life. But the friend has said you need to contact you to find out if you are or even willing to talk to them. Let's have a look at their environment. All right, let's have a look. Okay, they are connected into a female energy. All right, they could have gone into another relationship, or it could be a mother energy, a sister energy. I feel the female with this card, because there's obviously a problem in this energy, that there is some form of codependency, emotional manipulation, neediness, okay? Fake. I feel that your person was lured in by somebody, third party, mother, sister, aunt, but it's female, okay, who came across as kind and caring and loving, but they're only kind and caring and loving when they're getting what they want. The moment they think they're losing their grip or their claws, I'm just hearing the word claws, they switch up. They become very emotionally manipulative, bitter, and really play the victim, okay? So I feel this has been going on for a while, and I feel that your ex has had enough of this and they can't really do it anymore. All right, they're just I feel they just know that they're going to have a lot of stuff thrown at them. They're going to have to face the music, okay, but they don't want to do it anymore because this other person, this female, is fake. Anything else in this environment? Yeah, they want to move away from it, the Three of Wands, okay? So clarifying that card with the Three of Wands, they're looking to the future. And the Three of Wands, interesting, is a card in love readings that can represent somebody, you and your ex getting back together, or having the opportunity to speak with the help of a third party who is usually a friend with the Three of Wands. All right, but as a general thing today, they want to move away. Okay, they've made a decision. They've procrastinated. Okay, they've been a little bit sort of shall I, shan't I, but they've had enough now. Anything else? Yeah, bottom of the deck, the Magician in the reverse. There you go. Very fake situation. The Magician in the reverse is somebody who's totally fake. They just make it up. At the worst, the Magician in the reverse can be somebody who tells you that they're totally single and they've got a family elsewhere, okay, that you don't know about, or somebody who will be with you so they can have your money, or somebody who will tell you at the beginning of a relationship they can do X, Y and Z and they're really good at that and they've got all the skills, and it's all absolutely fake. Highly manipulative energy, the Magician in reverse. Highly, because they know what they're doing. They will use all the skills they've got, their emotions, their thoughts, their words, their energy, their money, to actually lure you into a completely fake situation. Now, I heard that word right at the beginning, fake. That's what this is, okay? So your person is done. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? I feel this is the other person's energy that's connected into your ex. I think there's some reckless spending, possibly shady investments, and just a lack of balance, okay? But within your person's energy, if they went for, you know, all that glitters, it's definitely not gold. They are now feeling like a bird trapped in a cage, okay? They realise they should have worked at the relationship harder with you. They were very stubborn with you, okay? They thought they were right. They ignored what you had to say to them, specifically to do with something in the physical environment. So physical, money, houses, you know, whatever's physical, physical side of a relationships even, but they ignored you, okay? One more card on this environment, please. Oh, and we have the Page of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, there's a lot of malice, hypocrisy, gossip, nastiness. Now I feel the Page of Swords in this case isn't actually another person. I feel it's linked into whoever your ex is with, because I've already got a court card out for them. I feel it's part of their personality. So they're manipulative with their emotions, but they will also manipulate with words. Very gossipy, will say things to other people to cause problems, okay? Massively bitchy. You know, doesn't know when to keep their mouth shut. Just really not a nice person, okay? Not a nice person. And fake. Will pretend to be concerned with the feelings of others and really kind, and give you this and give you that, and, you know, the whole shebang, until you see through them, okay? It's almost as if your person is connected into somebody who has toxic, narcissistic type of traits, okay? Whether third-party romance or a mother figure, or there could also have been a child who has caused problems between you and your ex. And I don't mean a little one, obviously. You know, I mean the 30s and the 40s, 20s even, but they've caused problems here. So let us see what the best possible outcome is at the moment. They're confessing, they're talking. Best possible outcome, you get to choose. They're going to be back. Your energy's out, okay? They love you. The court card, it's the Queen. So you're having the reading. So the Queen is you. Regardless of how you identify, you will get to choose, okay? Even if you don't choose this, what my message today is, you are going to be in some form of one-to-one loving relationship with this card, okay? You get to choose. They will be back. I can see that with the Rider and the Letter here in the Lenormand, okay? But when this message comes in, you will have two paths. You choose. Okay, they will always love you. They will always regret what they did to you. Almost like that song. It's almost like you've not put a spell on them, but they've realised what they've lost. Okay, but they will definitely be back. Yeah, King of Wands. They're coming back in. Okay, so that's their energy. They could be a fire sign. Okay, but I'm not feeling that necessarily. But they're still very passionate about you, and they're looking back at the past, okay? But you will get to decide what happens, yeah. Knight of Wands, Ace of Cups. There could be a move. They could be physically moving back closer to you. The Knight of Wands is often a moving card, but they're going to come in with an offer. Their friend is telling them to get on with it, okay? They need to cut their ties where they are. There's a lot of horrible energy surrounding them at the moment. with regard to this third party. Is there anything else that you need to know? Let me just get this little deck out, a message for you. Just some guidance, please, Spirit. Just some guidance. Right. Peaceful times are on the horizon for you, okay? The storms have passed, and now that you can see your destination is within sight. The stress in your life is beginning to fade away. Okay, there may be a journey for you. There's a move here with this card. It actually says there may be a journey over water or to another country. Now, obviously, if you live in the US, it's huge, isn't it? So I guess even moving to different states is like us here in the UK moving to another country. The UK's tiny, isn't it, in comparison? But there's going to be a move and there's going to be a journey for you, but things are changing. But always, please, please remember just how amazing you are, okay? And do that mirror work. Look in the mirror every day, even if you're crying, okay? I've been there. And just tell yourself how worthy you are, how loved you are, and don't accept breadcrumbs, okay? Don't accept breadcrumbs. You are worthy of trust, loyalty, faithful, a faithful person, okay? You're a lovely person. Okay, a lovely, lovely person. So put yourself on that pedestal and remember you are the best. And if this is what you want, change the story and just keep telling yourself you're irresistible, you're unforgettable, and you're actually their only option. I promise you it will change. Okay, I love you very much, and take care of yourself and have a good day or evening wherever you are. Speak soon. Bye.